Hi everyone, today we're going to be learning about proportions and percentages. Alright, let's start with some proportions. So, these are two ratios that are just set equal to each other. So we have 10 over 8 equals n over 10, and what we're solving for is n. And I'm going to show you how with two solid examples. Alright, so the steps are, you're going to take 10 and you're going to divide 10 divided by 8, which equals 1.25. So that's kind of like the rate of change is how I like to think about it. So then you know that this is growing because 8 is obviously smaller than 10, so you know that you're going to multiply 10, let's get this to focus, there we go, 10 on the top of the proportion here, times 1.25 to find n. 10 times 1.25 is 12.5, so 10 over 8 is equal to 12.5 over 10. Alright, let's go to one more example. 4/3 is equal to 8 over x. 8 divided by 4 equals 2, and now we know that it's going to, from this side to this side, it's getting bigger because 4 to 8 is doubled. So 3 doubled is 6, because 2 times 3 is 6. So there you go, 4/3 is equal to 8/6. Alright, let's move down to percentages. Here we go. What percent of 29 is 3? So what we're solving for is kind of, knowing what you're solving for is kind of what's helped us set up this equation. So what you're solving for is how much of 29 is a number 3? Alright, let's find out. X, in which case like what is the percent going to be, times 0.29, because that's what it means to put 29 into a decimal, equals 3. Divide by 0.29, x times, because it would be x times 0.29, so the opposite of multiplication is division. And 3 divided by 0.29, my bad, is 10.3%. So 3 is 10.3% of 29. Alright, next one. 90% of 54.4 hours is what? So you're solving for hours. So you go to 0.9, which equal to 90% of, which is multiplication, times 54.4 equals what? 49 hours. Alright, these are two different examples of slightly different worded percent problems where you're solving for different things. In this case, a percentage, in this case, an hour, but they both relate to percentage. Alright, as always, I'm going to leave you with two problems to try at home by yourself after learning all this information about proportions and percentages. The first one is, let's get this to focus, sorry. 4/9 equals r over 3, r minus 3, my bad, over 6. So going back to proportions. And this other challenge problem is 102 hours is 94% of what? So knowing what we did with these two equations and like what words mean what when it comes to writing an equation, like of is multiplication and what is kind of like this x, like what are we solving for? And you know how to take 94%, like 0.94. I think that you guys know how to solve these problems. I wish you luck and thanks for listening.